All of you know that the majority of fires to which we respond are of minor importance. But none of us can foretell at what moment that big one is liable to occur. The fire that will tax our efforts and equipment to their limits and force us to apply all the tricks of our trade if we're to make a successful stop.
Constant drilling is a necessity if top-line efficiency is to be maintained in the fire service. There is no substitute for practice. It is the only way we have of knowing our equipment and developing the ability to use it efficiently under fire.
In routine company drilling, the detailed procedures normally associated with response are frequently overlooked. And this very oversight could easily result in an otherwise well-trained company looking like rank amateurs. Most of these procedures of which I speak are fundamental. The responsibility of seeing that they're carried out lies with any man in charge of a firefighting unit. Suppose we consider these details of response one by one.
The best place to start is at morning lineup every day. Ask yourself, what is the numerical strength of my company? How many men do I have? Does everybody know what they are to do? Do I have a relief driver or engineer who needs instructions? Who lays the line? Who takes over if we are first in and I'm in charge at a fire? This is the time to get organized. An hour later may be too late. On receipt of a long ring, get to that phone in a hurry. Identify your station, determine who goes and where, repeat the address, write it down, and take it with you. Other units must know where they are going. As well as your auto fireman, your engineer, and other members of your company. On receipt of a box alarm, the location is your first concern. After double-checking the box number by reading the tape, the location can be quickly determined by checking the convenient list at the printer case. But if you have not memorized the other companies who will respond to the same location, check the proper running card and jot them down, for a knowledge of what help you'll have is vital to good firefighting. And don't forget, push the answer back button. How else can the dispatcher know you've received the alarm and are on your way? Though still alarms are rare, you may receive one at any time. When you do, be sure of the address and determine what is burning if possible. Alert your crew with a long ring. Then notify the fire dispatcher before leaving quarters. As a last precaution, in fact, any time you leave quarters with your apparatus, check to see that every member of your crew is present.
Let me repeat, regardless of the type of alarm received, it is sound practice to let every member know the location. That way there's less possibility of going wrong, and more assurance that every member will be thinking about what might be involved and what job each must perform in the probable lines of attack.
After you get rolling, there are many things to be considered. If you are a two-piece company, is your pump following? Motor trouble may have prevented its leaving quarters, in which case you will be forced to operate alone unless proper radio notification is immediately given to the signal office. The speed of your response should always be consistent with safety. It must vary with traffic conditions, visibility, and weather. To rely on green lights is foolhardy. Cross intersections under control. Other companies may be responding also. Anticipate their line of travel and watch for other emergency vehicles. Their sirens may be synchronizing with your own.